Hi, Bizzy here. BELove.BELight.BELieve. I am cleansing the energy. Some sage. Today, I would like to first say thank you for joining me. We are going to pull some cards for astrological signs. It's fun. Make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest. Some things may apply and some things may not. So let's begin. See what sign this reading may or may not apply to, whether you have anything in your chart for Gemini, the twins. I'm going to start with the fairy deck. Gemini being called to this deck. Let's see if we have any messages for Gemini today. We have a few things here. All right, we have the Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. This is maybe for unmarried or divorced individuals, but it's basically for anyone that's career focused. And we have strength, number 11. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So you've got whatever it takes. You've got what it takes to reach those goals of yours. Number 6, the Lovers. True love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So maybe this is a combination of focusing on your career, yet at the same time also focusing on your self-love and your health and how you take care of yourself. I'm going to pull some cards, or 2 or 1 or 3. 2. We got number 7, patience and planning. And number 8, positive movement forward. So it seems that whatever it is you're working on is requiring a lot of patience and a lot of planning, and it probably feels slow, but all of that building a foundation is gonna help you move forward at some point with such ease. You'll be so grateful that you spent all the time doing the tedious stuff. Let's see if we have any surrender cards. Anything that the Geminis maybe ought to focus on. So we have surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So as much as you have to plan and be patient, maybe sometimes it's okay to not try so hard and give yourself a break. Surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So what I'm seeing here, Gemini, is as much as you want to do every step exactly in some specific way to get your specific outcome, life doesn't work that way. I find, I like this card. I find that if you can detach yourself from the specifics of the result that you're seeking, you're more likely to get what it is that you want, because it's the feeling of the result, that specific result you think. It's the feeling that you're that your energy wants. It's not the actual 3D manifestation of what you think is going to get you that feeling. So if you can focus on the feeling, you're more likely to bring into your life things that give you that feeling, as opposed to where if you focus on a specific result, you might get that result that you think is going to make you feel that way, and then you get there and it turns out to not be anything that you wanted. But you were so focused on the specifics of the outward appearance of the result that you failed to see that it was the feelings of what you want that's more important. Let's pull Spirit Animal card for Gemini. We got number 26, Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. So I think what's going on here is you're so stuck to something. There's some outcome you're so stuck to that you're failing to see all the other different avenues. Yet at the same time, you're doubting yourself because you're so stuck on this one thing that you can't see how success for you is easily possible through any one of these other number of ways. We're going to pull some grunge cards. Well, one. We have the Hermit. So maybe it might help to take a break, kind of like pull away, take a day or two to yourself, to not think about your career. Take a day or two to not be so focused. Go for a walk in the woods or along a beach or a lake or a park, or if it's cold where you are, just go walk inside a mall or something. People watch. Just do something to get you out of your hyper focus on your career, as much as that is what you want to focus on. Sometimes your brain just needs a reset, basically. And when you do that and you go in a hermit mode and you really think about all of your choices when it comes to your career, everything's not always going to make sense when you have to make the decisions that you make, but you always make the right decision for yourself each and every time, because each and every time you only have that much knowledge up to that point. We never really doubt our decisions or regret things until after the fact, and typically that's when new information has been received about the situation. So at that point, you can't beat yourself up about anything because you didn't know that stuff before. But go do something hermity alone, but make sure it's fun and doesn't require too much effort. You can give your brain a break. Your brain needs a break, man. Your brain needs a break, Gemini. And I just say, I don't know, here. We're going to pull one more card. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Practice humility. Approach life humbly. No one is better than another. Keep your ego in check. Humility is the practice of being simple and valuing simple things. So maybe you really just do need a break. Like, you need to go somewhere where there's not a lot of clutter. Go somewhere really peaceful. It's like taking the car to the shop to get tuned up. Your brain needs a tune-up, but it needs a break, and that's how our brains rest and rejuvenate when we rest and rejuvenate. So All right. That's what we have for Gemini. Thanks for joining me here today. Have a good day. Be love, be light, believe.